Welcome! We are kicking things off from a different perspective today because it is not a booking day. We are not at Raw. We are not on SmackDown. If you don't, for one, if you don't realize, SmackDown is aired on Thursday, but does not get taped on Thursday. It gets taped on Tuesday. So on a technicality, every other day of the week is free for the WWE. And that is why I would say Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are usually filled with house shows. Take a look at my top guys: Cena, Randy Orton, Chris Jericho, Kane, and Rob Van Dam. This is based on popularity and skill in the ring. And skill in the ring and overall ability. Like Cena has the best star power, charisma, and well, actually, that's pretty much it. He just has the best exceptional and extremely impressive charisma. Cena, Orton, the women's division is the next big things. But the thing I wanted to go to is this. Time decline, which means the people on the roster whose skills are dropping, and they're going to keep getting worse and worse over time. Yes, of course, Sting is on the roster. You might have seen him when I was booking a couple shows: D'Lo Brown, Chris Jericho, and Kane. The reason why I was pointing out what I was pointing out above with the franchise players, and, do you see something here in Talk to Talk? What about here in Showstoppers? The only person that I would say does not fit that mold is Dean Ambrose. Because Daniel Bryan rather, 33, 37, 44, 43. Brock, he's up there too. What I'm trying to say is WWE is old. The roster is old. I figured why not let you see who the hidden gems are, meaning the people that, basically prospects. Like if you know sports, prospects, people who have talent just aren't known to most people. Upstarts almost. I mean, is Roderick Strong an upstart? No. Is Madison Rayne an upstart? No. But is Red Titus? Is Nicole Matthews? Is Manabu Soya? I mean, they're not, household names. But the reason for this is basically to take you into the year in a different perspective. Take you into the new year from a different perspective than the one I normally do. Why? This isn't a normal week. This is the end of the year. And we're gonna take a look at, what we have to offer in the new year. As your son Neville, still down in developmental. AJ, Adam Page, Roderick Strong, we just mentioned him against Homicide in a phenomenal main event. Okay, no emails. Don't ask why it keeps not responding. That's just how it is. It normally does that. But it may have something to do with the high. I actually don't know what it would have to do with. Ooh, Ken Anderson. Too bad Yeah. Too bad Mr. Anderson actually hates Randy Orton, and if you don't know why, look it up. SmackDown's ratings went up on Sky Sports, went down on the Sci-Fi Network. Of course it did. I mean, we keep losing money. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. But, yeah. See what happens when I take things from a different perspective? That's right. Due to some limitations with the game, Samoa Joe is unable to be signed to a developmental contract because, well, number one, I can't be NXT and sign him to a contract. I can't sign him to a contract in-game, I don't think. And third, even if I signed him to a contract, he wouldn't want to go down to developmental without me forcing him to, and it isn't worth it. So I just signed him to a written contract, and in 2 weeks, Joe will be able to report to the main roster as the newest WWE superstar. And a fresh face for the WWE going into the new year. Now as the new year gets going, I kind of want to change things up. See, you don't know, or you didn't know, I'm assuming, Scott Hudson, Road Dogg, and Scott Stanford, and Renee Young, Xavier Woods were the announced teams for the respected B shows, Superstars and Main Event. But, and of course, Booker T, JBL, and Michael Cole were on Raw. But I'm going to change it up. I'm going to change it up. Why? I feel like it. Scott Hudson's coming to SmackDown with Jerry Lawler and... Is he up? No. Wait. Oh, crap. I'm going the wrong way. He is not. Okay. Who... Wait, I can do this. Yeah. Yeah, that works. That works. A brand new announced team for Friday Night SmackDown, and a somewhat new announced team for Monday Night Raw. For Raw, and also a somewhat new announced team for Main Event, as Scott Stanford and Road Dogg are just doing it, or just a duo, rather, and are without Scott Hudson, because Scott Hudson has moved up in the world and is now the man with Jerry Lawler and Jason Albert on SmackDown. And I will just say this: the reason why I moved Byron is because I feel like he's better off being second in command rather than a number one. Because I don't think Byron can be a number one without the right person. I just don't see. I'm going to keep it like this for right now. I did see the developmental request for Bull Dempsey, Simon Gotch, Corey Graves, and another guy, but all of them can stay down there for right now. Why? I feel like it. I feel like letting him stay down there. And that's why I brought up Byron, because I was thinking about bringing up Corey, and Byron's the only way that I would actually bring up Corey. But, yeah. Byron, the only way Byron would be a number one is with Corey. But that's not going to happen. So now it is time for the new year. It is January 2015, we have entered the new year, and if you have never seen if you have never been to witness a new year with TEW, then, well, I guess Bull Dempsey's coming up to the majors. Then you're gonna be in for a surprise, because not only are we kicking off a new year here in the WWE, but look who's back. Damian Sandow, Roman Reigns, and Samoa Joe have all returned. And also, we have first refusal to a Performance Center graduate. Yes, that's right, Mr. Shawn Merriman. Shawn Merriman, the former NFL football player and the same man who actually went to or was going to join WWE last year, but things fell through. Shawn Merriman is coming to the WWE. And now, let's jump back for a second. If you have never finished a year in TEW, then this is the reason why I'm showing you. Because you get to see the year-end awards as given to us by TEW's version of PWI, which is TEW.com. The winner of the Wrestler of the Year for the year 2014 is Hiroshi Tanahashi. Tanahashi and Maccabi won the Tag Team of the Year from New Japan. Chiba won the Young Wrestler of the Year 1 year after Tim Zbyszko won it. Chiba, or Kokotaka, I apologize for my poor pronunciation, he's from Dragon Gate in Japan. A year after Tim Zbyszko won it. Now, the reason why it says nobody's won the Veteran of the Year and the awards gone back to since 1997 is because this is the first year for the season. This is the first year that's finished. I did not start in 1997. I started in 2014, and that's why there is no winners, because there actually was no winners, because the awards were never decided, and a winner was never decided, because also, this is not a real award. But either way, Hiroshi Tenzin won the award. And now, look who won the Female Wrestler of the Year. After having an incredible 2 months last year, Natty, who is also 10-0, undefeated in the first 2 months of this season. Natty is the Female Wrestler of the Year, and in many regards, people actually would refer to her as the Female Wrestler of the Year. But if you thought last year was good for the Divas, this year is going to be even better. I will tell you this much. The reason why nobody won the Independent Wrestler of the Year is because, plain and simply, I played through 2 months. Either A, nobody was good enough to be on the thing, or B, look at the requirements. A minimum of 5 matches on the independent circuit. There was not a minimum of 5. There was not 5 independent events throughout the 2 months. So that's why nobody won the award. The Company of the Year, once again, this is not the real awards. I don't know why 2012 and 2013 was won by WWE. I don't know why. I did not play 2012 or 2013. But either way, the Company of the Year for 2014, the 2 months that I played, was New Japan. Most Improved Company, once again, much like the Independent Wrestler of the Year, there really isn't much to 2 months isn't enough time for a company to improve. Tanahashi versus Nagata and Nakamura from NJPW Golden Tour. That I can imagine that being a very, very good match, because all three of those men are extremely talented competitors, and that match got New Japan the match of the year. NJPW Armory is now depleted. Got WrestleMania, New Japan the card of the year, and also, honestly, this shows me why this is the PWI awards, because ECW won the award in 1998, WWE won the award in 97 with Calgary Stampede, and WWE won the award in 2012 with WrestleMania 29, which was main evented by, I do believe, was main evented by, or had in some form the end of the era match. Oh wait, no, was that 29 or was that 28? Or was that 27? Put down in the comment section which one is at WrestleMania. I think it might have been 27 or 28. I don't remember. I think it might have been 28. I can't remember. I don't know. Either way, put it down in the comment section. Let me know. The manager of the year, Ted DiBiase Sr., who actually is working in TNA. Yes, TNA actually made a smart signing in Ted DiBiase. The announcer of the year, Akira Fuzakawa from Dragon Gate. Taz is the color commentator of the year from TNA. This is also before he got released. And Hiroki Yuno from Pro Wrestling Noah is the referee of the year. Yes, they actually give it to the referee. Now let me explain something. Some of these awards are not real awards. Meaning, some of these awards don't actually exist. But others, like the announcer of the year, the color man of the year, the show of the year, the card of the year, the match of the year, the company of the year, I do believe exist, the team of the year, wrestler of the year. All those awards do exist, but the young wrestler, the veteran of the year, the referee of the year, those three don't. And the independent wrestler of the year as well. But that's the reason why some awards had a history and others didn't, because some of the awards actually do have a history and others do not. Look whose contract's up. Look whose contract's up. I also want to say, look who else's contract up, but look how old he is. Tanahashi's contract is also up, but he's also 38 years old, and the last thing I need is somebody who's not popular in the United States and old coming into the company. And that's why Kurt Angle is a special exception, because he is popular. And yes, all this is true, but Angle got, I don't want to say fixed, but Angle defeated his demons, let's put it that way. Yeah, TNA, I'm sorry, but no. I am going to do what WWE did not. I'm going to put out an offer for Kurt Angle to come into WWE. So, not only are you seeing Samoa Joe, not only will you see Kurt Angle, I don't know when though, 28 days, because he's still recovering from his knee injury. Not only are you seeing Kurt Angle, but you will see more people from developmental, like maybe a Finn Balor, or a Neville, or Sasha Banks and Charlotte. You will see more people from developmental come up. You will see names like Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe come in. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get phenomenal a year early. The Royal Rumble is right around the corner. And that means the road to WrestleMania is almost upon us. But also, the one thing that the Royal Rumble has become synonymous with is surprises. And basically what I'm telling you is, expect the unexpected, because 2015 is the year that is the year we go back. Because it's about time you remember a certain phrase. Anything can happen in the WWE. Something that hasn't been said for a very, very long time, but isn't forgotten by those who remember it. I hope you enjoyed this different perspective on this series and a look into the year-end awards, or how the year-end awards are done in TEW. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like or subscribe to the channel for more content just like this that you can only find right here at Wrestling Express. Until next time, later.